So today we don't have the Land Cruiser or the Teardrop with us. However, we are still going on an awesome adventure. We are headed down to Northern California to visit my parents. And then we're gonna see the coast, we're gonna see the redwoods, all the other things that are that is there in Northern California. So all right, let's get this show on the road.
Since it's a 7-hour drive, we decided to stop at the halfway point in Grants Pass for some lunch at a brewery. When we arrived at my parents' place, it was already pretty late and dark, so we had some wine and went to bed. The next morning, we woke up and had coffee, stepped outside for the beautiful sunshine, and then headed to Ferndale. Even my parents' dog Gracie wanted some sun on her face. When we got to Ferndale, we had lunch at a delicious Mexican restaurant and then hit the town for some shopping. Established in 1852, Ferndale is a picturesque town nested between the redwoods and California's Lost Coast. It really does feel like you've stepped back into the 1800s when you're there. One of the shops even had a little museum upstairs showing what the town was like back in the day. Even the cemetery is picturesque, with great views of the town and surrounding countryside. Our next stop is the Redwoods National and State Park. Redwood National and State Parks are home to the tallest living beings on Earth. Most of the trees here are as tall as 380 feet. The parks have a unique mixture of climate and geography which has been unchanged from the Jurassic Age. In fact, many Hollywood directors come here to film dinosaur habitat, and George Lucas came here to film Endor for Return of the Jedi. are some really, really big tree roots. Our next stop is the Immortal Tree. The Immortal Tree is over 950 years old. It survived fires, floods, lightning strikes, and even loggers. The wooden fish indicates the watermark from the flood of 1964, and there is still part of an axe where loggers tried to cut it down. There's a neat little gift shop at the site of the Immortal Tree, where you can find all things Redwood and Bigfoot. Throughout the shop, you can also find high-quality items made by local artisans, such as furniture, jewelry, wall art, and more. If I met Bigfoot, I don't think I'd run like hell. I'd probably want to have a beer with the guy. Next stop is the Eel River. The river was a bit on the low side, but still beautiful. With the river being so low, we were able to see all the unique river rocks that are normally underwater. Sitting along the Eel River was once the town of Dyerville. Earliest known development in Dyerville was in the 1870s. Dyerville had a stagecoach, a shipping port, post office, and a ferry. The town was completely destroyed in the flood of 1955. The site now serves as a picturesque picnic area with several information boards on the history of the once thriving community. Before heading back to my parents', we stopped at the store for some beer and snacks.
You get the good stuff?
We got the good stuff.
Ooh, anchor steam. One of my
I thought you might like
favorites.
that.
I love that stuff.
Time to head in for the evening to enjoy our beer and the fruit and cheese plate my mom made. Time to wave goodbye to my parents and hit the road back to Oregon. The route back to Oregon has so many cool things to check out, so we took our time and did some more sightseeing. Our first stop was the coastal town of Crescent City, where we watched several sea lions doing sea lion things. There was even a little harbor seal in the mix. What a cool experience that was! We also stopped at the Battery Point Lighthouse in Crescent City. Our next stop was the Smith River. The river flows from the Klamath Mountains to the Pacific Ocean, and it's about 25 miles long. The highlight of our drive home was the Burl Gallery, named It's a Burl. It's a Burl was founded in 1987 by Harvey and Joy Shinerock. Harvey was a woodworker and Joy was a jeweler. The building was originally the Kirbyville Post Office, which the Shinerocks converted to their showroom. Over the years, the property grew into a wonderland and roadside attraction. The Burl Gallery has everything you can imagine, from furniture to toys to wine stoppers and more, which are made from fallen and salvaged trees from the Pacific Northwest.
My God, this is so cool. What?
Our favorite part of It's a Burl were the tree houses. They were very well constructed, and each one even more amazing than the last. It was almost like a little hobbit village. It definitely felt like being a kid again.
Thing. Welcome to my patio. Let's have some wine out here. Old Connie Sue.
That was definitely one of the coolest things we've ever experienced. One last stop before heading home. Lunch in Grants Pass at a restaurant that sat right on the Rogue River. We really wanted to check out the town more, but it seems to be shut down on Sundays. As always, it's been a great weekend, and I love that we get to explore and learn something new each time.